Today, I'm going to show you how to add a second blog to WordPress. I'm Harriet from Drop and Blog. Let's get into it. Once logged into your WordPress account, hover over Pages here on the left-hand side menu, then click on Add Page. This will create a new page for your new blog. In the page editor, here in Add Title, name your page. We'll type in blog to be straightforward. Underneath, you should add a block by clicking on this plus icon, and in the pop-up, select Custom HTML. And here where it says Write HTML is where you need to paste your blog code that you will have to get from your Drop and Blog account. Here in your Drop and Blog account's code and layout page, under Blog Code, under Step 1, copy the first line of code by clicking on this Copy Code button. Once copied, you can go back to your WordPress page editor, then go ahead and paste that code right here. We're going to get the second line of code needed this time. Go back to your Drop and Blog's code and layout page, and under Step 2, click on the Copy Code button to copy your second line of code. Once copied, go back to your WordPress page editor and paste the code right next to the code previously added. Great! Go ahead and save your changes. Click on the Publish button in the upper right corner of the page. Click the second Publish button, and your page will be live. Next, click on the View Page button over here to check out your blog. There's the blog, looking great. Now, an important step to make sure that all of the content that you create on Drop and Blog will appear in your WordPress site, copy your blog URL from the address bar here, and then go to your Drop and Blog settings page. In the settings page, under Blog URL, paste your URL, and click on Save All Changes. Next, let's add a blog link to your site's navigation menu. To do that, in your WordPress account, hover over Appearance here on the left-hand side menu, then click on Editor. You'll be taken to your site editor. Then just click anywhere inside the preview here. Click inside the header area here. Then click on any menu element inside the header. We only have one, so we'll click on that. This plus icon will appear. Go ahead and click on the plus icon to add another menu element. In the pop-up, you'll see your blog page. Just select your blog page to add it. Save your changes by clicking on the Save button here on the upper right, and click on Save again. Now you can view your site. Click on View Site here in the pop-up in the lower left of the window. You'll be taken to your site, and you will see here in the upper right in your navigation menu that your new blog link has been added. Go ahead and click on your blog link to check your blog out. Looking great. Let's click on a post and check it out. And everything is working as it should. Now that you've added a second blog to your WordPress site, the obvious next step is to start creating content for your blog through your Drop and Blog account. Go to your Drop and Blog account's Posts page and click on the Add Post button here with the plus icon. You'll be taken to your Drop and Blog account's post editor. First, let's add a post title. For example, we'll type in Add a new blog post. This here is the content area where you can start typing in and adding your blog post content. We'll type in Happy Blogging as an example to show you some of the different tools from the editor's top bar that you can utilize to create well-structured and visually appealing content. From the editor's top bar, you can add different headings and add block quotes. You can also easily create call to action buttons by highlighting and copying your text, then clicking on the Insert CTA button here in the top bar. Click on the CTA button in the content area. This pop-up will appear. Just click on the pen icon, and another pop-up will appear where you can customize your CTA button. Under URL is where you add where or what your CTA button will lead to. Under Text is where you can customize your CTA button text. We'll paste in the Happy Blogging text we copied earlier as an example. Once you're happy with your customizations, just click on the Update button here, and you'll see a preview of your customized CTA button in the content area. From typing directly into the post editor's content area, another option of adding your content is to simply copy what you've created from Google Docs or other word processors, then paste it into your post editor's content area. We'll give you an example by copying content from a Google document that we have here. Then we'll go back to your Drop-in-Blog's post editor and paste what we copied into the content area. As you can see, all of your formatting and style customizations that you have from what you've originally copied will be applied here as well. And if you've noticed, we were also able to copy and paste in an image from the original document. Going off of that, you can actually add images from your post editor directly by clicking on the Insert Image tool here in the top bar, and this File Manager window will appear. If you don't see the image you would like to add here and you need to add your image to the File Manager, click on the Upload button here, and a pop-up will appear. You can then either drag and drop in your image here, or you can click on Browse and select the image you want to upload from your local storage. Once your image is uploaded to the File Manager, you just need to hover over the image you want to add, click on the Insert button that appears, and your image will be added to your post. You can also add videos to your post. Click inside the content area where you want to place your video, then click on the Insert Video tool in the top bar. A pop-up will appear where you have two ways of adding a video, either by pasting the video URL here, or you can switch to the Embedded Code tab and paste your code here. Then once you've pasted your video URL or embedded code, which is what we are using today, click on the Insert button here, and your video will be added to your post. Now that you've added your content, you should make sure that your post is optimized for search engines. You won't need a plugin to do this, as Drop-in-Blog has a built-in SEO analysis tool and the Mention Boost tool, which are located below the editor's content area. The SEO Analyzer lets you add a target keyword and helps you optimize your content based on it. We'll type in blog as an example, and once you've added your primary keyword, you'll see a search engine preview along with the options to add an SEO page title and an SEO meta description. Once you've filled out all these fields, you can scroll down to see your content score. Here is where you'll see suggestions on how to improve your blog post's visibility and search engine results. Once you have successfully done the suggested actions here, like for example, you make sure that the keyword appears in the post title and in the slug, or you've added an image to your post, this colored box next to the goal will turn yellow if not fully satisfied, or green for the goal being 100% matched. Apart from optimizing your content for search engines, you can also use Mention Boost to help your content's AI visibility. You can go ahead and click on Mention Boost here on the upper left to jump straight to the Mention Boost section. Mention Boost will give you suggestions like adding headings, a table of contents, FAQs, and adding structured content like lists or tables. You'd want to get a higher score on Mention Boost, ideally 5 out of 5, for better visibility on AI tools like ChatGPT, Google AI's Overview, and other AI-based searches. On the right side of the post editor, you'll see your blog post's status. As of right now, it is a draft. To publish your post, select the Published option, then click on the Save Post button here. And once it's saved, you can click on the View Post button here, and your live blog will appear in a new tab like so. You might notice this audio player at the top of the post. This is Drop-in-Blog's text-to-speech feature, Blog Voice AI, that turns your written content into audio, which is a great way to increase engagement on your blog. To turn this feature on, go to the settings page of your account, scroll down to the Blog Voice AI section, then toggle the switch under text-to-speech, and choose the language and voice to customize the sound of your blog. Once you're happy with your choices, you can go ahead and click on Save All Changes. Smart Snippets is another feature of Drop-in-Blog worth mentioning. This feature allows you to create a single piece of content and then reuse it across your blog pages. Let us give you an example use case for Smart Snippets. You can use Smart Snippets to grow your blog's readership. For that, you'll need to create a newsletter sign-up form, which you'll then add to a single or all of your blog posts. In this video, we'll show you how to add your form to all posts. You can find the Smart Snippets feature on its dedicated page within your Drop-in-Blog account. Simply hover over the More tab in your navigation menu and click on Smart Snippets in the drop-down. Before you add a snippet, start by creating a sign-up form on the platform of your choice and copy the form's embed code. Then, in the Smart Snippets page in your Drop-in-Blog account, click on the Add Snippet button, and in this page that appears, paste the embed code of your form using the code view of the Smart Snippet editor. Great! Now using the menu on the right, add the snippet name. We'll type in newsletter sign-up form, for example. Then toggle the switch to make the snippet active. And under snippet location, we'll select targeting. Under targeting position, we'll select for the snippet to appear after the post title. And finally, under posts to target, we'll select all posts. Scroll through and click on Save Snippet. You can then go and click here on View Blog up top. Your blog will appear in a new tab. Once there, click on any post. You'll see the newsletter sign-up form right under the post title in your blog post. Drop-in Blog automatically inherits your site's design. When you add a blog to your site, it will blend in seamlessly with the rest of your pages. If you want to style your blog further, you can go to the Code and Layout page of your Drop-in Blog account and scroll down. Under the Advanced section, you'll see Design Customizations, where you'll be able to customize your link color, your font size, or your primary font family, among other options, and you'll see a preview of these changes to the right over here before you save your changes. We also have a Custom CSS section below where you can add your own custom CSS. If you need help managing your blog, Drop-in Blog supports user roles, allowing you to add your team members to your Drop-in Blog account. To go to the Users page, hover over the More drop-down, then click on Users. To add a new user, click on the Invite User button here with the plus icon. And in this page, add the email address of the user you want to invite. After that, assign them a role by selecting one of the default roles from the dropdown, which are admin, editor, or writer. Or you can choose to create a custom role. Some examples: if you choose to assign them the role of writer, you'll see the following permissions that they have. Or if you assign them the role of editor, they will have access to the following aspects of your Drop-in Blog account. If you choose to create a custom role, you can manually select which aspects of your account they will have access to. Lastly, with Drop-in Blog's import/export tool that you can find by hovering over the More tab and clicking on Import/Export, you can easily import or export your blog content. If you decide to move away from WordPress and create your site on another platform, you can take your blog with you, as Drop-in Blog is platform agnostic and works seamlessly with almost any platform. In our integrations page, if you click here on See Integration Guides, you'll find our integration guides for platforms that range from website builders, e-commerce platforms, to online course builders, and many more that Drop-in Blog integrates with. And that's how you add a second blog to WordPress. Happy blogging!